And now from the CFTKTV studios, this is Open Connection, brought to you by Rio Tinto Elcan.
Welcome back. Today we are talking to TEDA, the Terrace Economic Development Authority. And joining me right now is Blaine Moore, the Economic Development Officer, and also the Chair, Rob Dykman. And earlier in the segment we were talking about housing, but now we're going to be discussing really what's making this housing crunch happen. So there's lots to talk about. There's LNG, and mining is another one, but a lot of the focus is on LNG, but that's not the cause of all of it. So what are some of the other industries coming into here?
It's a combination. Terrace historically has been the service center for Kitimat and Prince Rupert, and as such, a lot of the services that are offered by companies, they're setting up office here. We have everything from crane companies and transportation companies, and it's just a variety of things. There's new hotels being developed, new pub being put in. Everybody needs to hire new employees, and even for myself, you're expanding and you're adding more employees to your portfolio. Having said that, everybody needs to move in and find a place to live. So it's not directly to LNG, but it's companies that are supporting LNG, that are supporting mining, that are supporting the Rio Tinto expansion. Everything from new camps that are coming up, the services that need to be offered to that camp, be it septic services or other waste services. And so to answer your question directly, it is not just LNG, it is a whole variety of things. And
do these people or companies call you, Blaine, or do you call them?
Well, before I got here, and probably 3 years prior to that, we were at that stage where we were promoting investment in Terrace, and we're at the stage now where we don't have to promote. People are aware of what we have to offer here. They're aware where we're located in relation to the port in Prince Rupert and the port in Kitimat. So we're on the map, which is very indicative of the scale and the variety of investment opportunities here, and the variety of companies at all scales, from multinational corporations to small 1-2 individual shops. So they're aware that something's happening, and some of them have more information than we have, but they're looking at some of those key economic indicators as far as opportunities, whether it's a construction company from Vancouver who sees this as a great opportunity to invest in some level of construction, whether it's a multifamily, whether it's a hotel. So we're in a very unique situation where we get to talk at length with a variety of individuals, whether it's provincial government, whether it's multinational. It's actually very interesting, some of the conversations and some of the information, and even more interesting is the size of the dollar values they're talking about investing here.
So when somebody is, or a company is planning to come here, and you don't have to call them to draw them in now, what are some of the major questions that they ask you guys, or you, Blaine?
What's happening? I mean, as simple as that. What's actually happening there? Because I've had calls and I've asked this question, well, you're calling from Quebec, for example, and how did you hear, what did you hear? And I was given direction from this company to go find property to invest, and that's all I know. So really, some of it is going blindly, but knowing that there's opportunity and something's happening, and then it's asking those questions. Well, what's the vacancy rate, or is there commercial property available? Is there vacant land? I need an acre. I need 100 acres. I need 200. I mean, just the scale of that information and the variety of questions it changes day to day.
Great. Now stay with us. After the break, we're going to have more about TEDA.
Open Connection will be right back after these messages.